indeed great honor and happy to meet a group of people here. I apologize. I think over 2 years invite me, but not materialize. But sometimes my secretaries, you see, without ask me, you see, they send answer. Of course, it is understandable. You see, they consider, you see, too much busy, too many sort of that visit here and there. But sometimes they concern about, you see, my hat or something like that. So in any way, recently, one of my long-time Christian, Benedict, you see, since many years, actually, you see, we become very close friends, spiritual friends, because one time in England, he invited me go to his center to explain gospel to his members of the community. So that's quite difficult task. I'm Buddhist student, and particularly the student of Nalanda tradition. So there are a lot of debate or argument about concept of creator. Then my task is to explain about creator. But I done my best. You see the reasons or factor which there should be some centers of authority which creates whole world, or including as a whole humanity, these things. So after a few days of explanation or lecture on some sentences of gospel. So later, some of the people approached to me, oh, my explanation is very, very helpful to strengthening their faith towards God. So then I felt, okay, I done. My sort of my job here, like that. So he recently I met in Italy. So he complained, oh, it is rather difficult, very, very difficult to write to you. Very often, no answer is come. So then, after I returned, I told my secretaries to see some company like that. So please pay more attention. So in any way, I really enjoy this sort of meeting and invitation. Then the lady introduced me. But actually, whenever I met someone, I feel no need introduction. Human being. So of this way. Even animal knows human being. Or they do not know the word of these things. But you see, they recognize. There's another sort of being. So that's, I feel, very, very important. We too much emphasis the secondary level of differences. Look, a lot of problems human history, but even today, what a problem. Essentially, our own creation on the basis with too much emphasis on the secondary level of differences, including religious, different faith or different nation. If we come down basic level, humanity, hardly. There's no basis to quarrel, to kill each other. So today, we really need a sense of oneness of 7 billion human beings. I think we really need. I think nature also now telling us, you should act as the same humanity, one humanity, the global warming. You see, not making distinction, this nation, that nation, people who follow this faith or that faith, no. And now global economy also. It's beyond religious faith, boundary or religious faith, and beyond national boundary. So because of population increased, when I first came to India as a refugee, then we used to say 6 billion human beings. Right. Now 7 billion. According to some sort of the professors, they say end of this century, human population will be 10 billions. Even now 7 billion. A lot of poor people. Huge gap, rich and poor. So these huge gap, rich and poor, not only morally wrong, but practically also is a source of problem. So now, time comes, we have to consider entire human beings, member of same human family. I think that's very, very important. So wherever I go, wherever I meet people, I always talk this. And also, I myself consider, when I met these people, I'm talking to another human being. I myself also consider another human being. I never consider myself something different as a Buddhist or as a Tibetan. And especially, I never consider I'm His Holiness Dalai Lama. I never. Just a simple human being. If with too much emphasis on secondary level of differences, then automatically we distance each other. We need trust. Trust, you see, in this case, is very much relevant because very much based on sense of oneness of human being. Otherwise, you say, oh, we are different. Religious faith, wrong religious faith, due to religious faith, and also national or some other. And within same faith, same religion, same nation, same nationality, still rich and poor, educated, uneducated. One incident, I think in Bombay, no, I think somewhere, in England maybe, or somewhere, I can't remember, some Indian officials with his wife and one lady who looked after their car, nanny. No? As I usually I practice shake hands at the gentleman, and then wife. Then the lady is who look after the child. I extend the hand. She hesitated. Hesitated. Then I said, oh, her mind. She is something. Then, one time in Africa, Soweto, I deliberately visited one family, African-bred family. And the one, black African. So I told them, I just mentioned because of the chat. Now you have the democratic constitution, wonderful. But you see, emotionally, it may take some time. Freedom of equality. So now you must work hard and with self-confidence. We are the same human being. Then he, introduced me as a teacher. And he told me, oh, we can't beat white people because our brain is inferior. I really shocked. And I argued with him. No. If you ask some scientist, any differences of brain due to different color, they say no differences. Definitely will say. So then I also make some examples. Then finally, with long sigh, with long sort of and low level sort of voice. Now I convince we are same. At that moment, I really felt immense relief. At least I changed one person's mentality. So therefore, you see, these things are. And then this country, Bharat, great nation. I always telling Kasachuki, Egyptian civilization and Kazakh, Indus Valley civilization, the Chinese civilization. As far as I noticed, among these three civilizations, the Indus Valley civilization, the original sort of the basis of Indian civilization. Now, this civilization, I think, really produced remarkable thinkers and philosophers among the Hindus, among the Jains, among the Buddhists. As far as I know, the Nalanda masters, all are Indian. Great logicians. Their logic, wonderful because of that. And also, you see, their knowledge about mind, we may call the psychologist, really remarkable. And even within Buddhist different school of thought, a lot of argument, a lot of debate, use logical sort of argument, wonderful. So as far as psychology is concerned, now many Western scientists, brain specialists or psychologists, and also medical scientists, now they're really showing genuine sort of eagerness to learn from ancient Indian psychology. These things. So many of these Nalanda masters, really, they are bringing something very, very special. So this Indus Valley civilization, I think really made, because of the significant sort of impact in human intelligence, I think. So therefore, I usually, you see, telling when I met Indian, you are Guru, we are Chela. One Tibetan scholar, I think 14th century, or 14th, 15th century, he wrote like one poetry. He mentioned Tibet, land of snow. So nature color of snow is white, bright. Then he mentioned, however, till India's light reached Tibet dark. Only after India's light reached Tibet, then Tibet becomes bright. Yes. So I always consider you Indian, historically, traditionally, our Guru. They are Chela. And meantime, I also, mentioning so sometimes I jokingly say, telling Indian, we are not only Chela, but also reliable Chela. That means the knowledge of Nalanda in your own place now almost disappeared. But the knowledge of Nalanda masters we kept over 1,000 years intact. So it is quite sufficient reason to say reliable Chela. Isn't it? So you, and then those most sort of scholars or masters of Nalanda come from South India. So sometimes I teasing from my Indian friends, South Indian brain is better than Northern Indians. So in any way, so then also you say, I teasing Indian. Ancient Indians were our Guru, not modern Indian. I think, frankly speaking, you see, you a little bit neglected about, you see, these rich Indian sort of knowledge. So now I always tell him, when I meet Indians and talk, you have the opportunity and ability and potential. Combine modern knowledge through modern education and ancient Indian knowledge about inner world. Modern knowledge very much related with, very much oriented about material value. Ancient Indian knowledge very much oriented about our inner value. Now basically, you see, as I mentioned earlier, a lot of problems which we are facing is actually, you see, the lack of knowledge.